Welcome back, this is Jack. I did a short review of the VR game In Death. And I wanted to take some time and do a longer video and explain a little bit more what you're walking into if you decide to get this game and play it. The game is an archery-based roguelike game, where the theme of each level is consistent, but where the monsters are and how the map is actually laid out changes from each time you load in. From what I've seen of the enemies, you have hooded archers, zombies, and crusaders. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. The movement is based on teleportation, a feature I generally dislike. However, this game doesn't use the normal point and click that you see in a lot of other VR games. Instead, it's based more on you either throwing a knife or doing a long-range archery shot, both allowing you wherever they land for you to suddenly be. Unless, of course, it's on a wall, then you land on the closest ground. The throwing and the archery in this game just feels right. It's kind of hard to put to words, but it really does just feel right. A lot of other games that I've played that allow you to use a bow, it just doesn't feel right. It just feels inaccurate. And the throwing of the knife feels consistent with where I want it to be, how I feel it should be. Versus like Super Hot, for instance, when I feel like it should go this direction, it goes 45 degrees the other direction. With all that being considered, and it not being a AAA title, this movement gets a solid 8. With movement possibly being improved by allowing a very short dash that may be even on a timer that is not based on teleportation. The combat is very diverse, allowing you to play how you want. If you want to be the slow, methodical sniper archer, you can be. You 100% can be. The maps are very open, allowing you to take your shots, sometimes having to dip behind cover. The enemies aren't super accurate to where you have to worry about, oh, I'm out of cover, I'm going to get hit, that kind of thing. So you're able to be that slow, methodical sniper if you take the time to learn to be accurate, and that's how you want to play. However, if you're like being a horrible shot, you can actually still be a fast-paced, close-range archer by spamming the knife when necessary and just spamming your arrows rapidly. Now, as of note, there are additional arrow types. I don't know them. I think they're mostly elemental. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not good at the game, so I haven't been able to unlock them yet. But they do exist, and that probably does enhance the game. The combat for this game does get an 8. I have no direct opinion on how to improve it, or I can't put it to words. I just feel like there is something that could do to improve it. I don't know what it could be, but it's there. The game does still get a score of 7, as I did say in my short review. Now you might be thinking, hey, you just said 8 and 8. Why is the score 7? What the score of 7 means to me is that it is a great game within its niche, but it does not have an appeal beyond its niche. Let me explain. I'm not a fan of roguelike games, so the game automatically would get reduced in my eyes. I also don't like teleportation, even though this one is phenomenally executed and allowed me to get a pass so that I can enjoy it to some degree. It still has that teleportation and therefore does get reduced in my eyes. Now, you are somebody who does like, you don't mind the movement or you like roguelike games, this game would be amazing for you. You'd probably absolutely love it. The art style, everything is beautifully done in the game. But once again, it is only good within its niche. It doesn't have an appeal that pulls outside of its niche, and I have no advice on how to improve that. If you disagree, there is a comment section down below. You can tell me what you think. I'd love to hear it. And if you want to feed my coffee addiction, smash that button. And as a side benefit, you'll get to know when my next video comes out. See y'all in the next one.